Wow, this halfway cooked.
You need some more water, man. There was no water? Alright, go back up there with him and get it done. That's what the lazy stuff for, bro. Y'all did it anyway. Go on, make that move with it. You couldn't touch the hot water anyway. He couldn't touch the hot water anyway. No, son, let him take it. Or go with him. Go with your brother. Wait. Yeah, go with your brother.
Okay.
Alright, come on. You got oil on your arm now? Your brother, man. Hey, come here, son. Put this in the trash, too. Oh. Get that trash. Here, this too. Get that. That's a cloth. Oh. Trash. Here's trash. Leave everything. Okay, take Bismillah and Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam amma ba'd. So what you all see is the vocabulary words for this lesson on the board. Is the vocabulary words for this lesson on the board. Okay? You have the vocabulary words for the Khalid on the board. Okay? And this is something that you would have to do as well. You will have to do what? You will have to make sure that you're able, before entering any lesson from the lessons, like this lesson, which of course is lesson 6. Before you enter into the lesson, you must what? You must already know the vocabulary words and test it out, and then enter into the actual lesson. So, from the benefits of this lesson, and there are many, the goal or the al-hadith for this lesson, there are a few things that must be covered in this lesson. Do you have the teacher's name? Okay, no problem. So there's a few things that must be dealt with in this particular lesson. And we're going to go over them now. We're going to return to the teacher's manual, and that's going to pretty much aid us in understanding what needs to be covered and dealt with in this lesson. Okay? We're going to look to the al-hadith, the goal of lesson 6. We're going to look to what? The goal of lesson 6. So we're just going to set up, and we're just asking everybody to, again, these vocabulary words, try to translate them. The first of them is hadihi, hidun, yedun, wajhun, again, wajhun, famun, udhunun, ainun, originun, and al-qahwatu. Al-qahwatu. All right, we have at the top, sudrun. Okay, we have what? Qadamun. We have what? Raqsun. We have what? Sari'un. We have what? An-nafidatu. An-nafidatu. Okay? Al-miqwatu. Al-abu. Okay? Al-thalajatu. Al-thalajatu. Al-ummu in ash-shayu. Ash-shayu. Okay? take the time to write those down and translate them. If you need me to repeat them, that's not a problem. I can repeat them. What is your assignment? Your assignment is to do what? Is to write down, okay, as I said them to you, it is upon you to write them down, okay? It's upon you to what? Write down what you hear. This is a dictation. And then after you write down what you hear, then we need you to do what? Translate. Then we need you to do what? Translate into English. We need you to translate it into English. Is that clear? Are you good, Khalid?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Did you translate every word?
No.
Did you write down every word?
Well, I'm still writing the words down, but I can go and translate as you want.
Okay, we really just need you to write them down and then go from there. So there are 5 main points, okay, that needs to be covered in lesson what? In lesson 6. Okay? Those things are what? This is the goal, this is the objective of this lesson. So the objective of this lesson is the learning of what? Of hadith. It is the learning of what? It is the learning of hadith. Hadith. All right? Ta'nithul ism. Ta'nithul ism. Ta'nithul ism. Hadihi and what? Ta'nithul ism. So, number 1, hadihi. Number 2, ta'nithul ism. Ta'nithul ismi. Ta'nithul ismi. Number 3, al-lamu. Number 3, al-lamu. Number 4, A1. Number 4, A1. A1. Number 5, jiddan. Number 5, jiddan. All right, jiddan. MashaAllah, you hear that right? Alhamdulillah. So I'm in class and I'm live. Okay, so we want to go over those. We want to cover these points. ويؤنث الاسم بإضافة التاء التأنيث فنقول هذه اسم الإشارة المشار إليه لابد يكون مؤنث مفرد ولد اسكت انا توسط ولد اسكت فنقول يعرف الاسم بإضافة التاء التأنيث يعرف الاسم بإضافة تأنيثي بإضافة التاء التأنيث. نعم. فاللام لام الجر. اللام حرف جر. طيب. وأيضا لا يأتي الفعل. نعم. لا يأتي أو لا يأتي لا يأتي ولا تأتي لا تأتي إلا بعد تقرير القول أو الفعل. وجدا، ما معنى جدا؟ جدا لفظا بمعنى كثير. لفظا بمعنى لفظا بمعنى كثير. بمعنى كثير. لفظا بمعنى كثير. لفظا بمعنى كثير. نعم. نعم. لفظا بمعنى كثير. لفظا بمعنى كثير. طيب فنقول يا خالد اوكي انتهيت الامر. وين اين الانجليزيه؟ لما لا تترجم؟ اكتب انجليزيه. طيب اكتب الان
هذه.
طيب اكتب ما معنى هذه؟ براء. ما معنى هذه؟ براء ما معنى هذه؟ ما معنى هذه براء؟ واحد، اثنين، اتق الله، ثلاثة، أربعة، خمسة. براء لا يعرف. خالد ما معنى هذه؟ لا.
هذه is that.
لا not that.
This?
ممتاز. This. Feminine. So هذه means what? This feminine.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to say, you wanted to point at your father, you would say هذا أبي. You wanted to point at one of your sons, you would say هذا ابني. هذا براء. هذا مصعب. هذا عباس. هذا خالد. All right, but if you wanted to point at a female, you would say what? You would say هذه. You would say what? You would say هذه. So you would say هذه what? أمي. You would say what, class? هذه أمي. Right? هذه أمي. Okay? هذه أمي.
Or just
All right? هذه هالة. هذه خديجة. هذه مريم. All right? Then pointing at things that what are considered to be feminine, like ساعة. You would say هذه ساعة. هذه ساعة. Pointing at the watch. هذه ساعة. Is that clear?
yeah.
All right? Alhamdulillah. So let's continue on. كدر. ما معنى كدر؟ كدر. Pot. Very good. كدر means pot. Okay? يد. براء. يد. 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 I'm about to make you stand. Yeah, if you want to stand, you gotta answer these questions. You're not trying. You're not trying because you know lesson 6. This is lesson 6. You passed this. Yeah, doing it. All right. Think about the body parts. Think about the body parts.
Yeah, doing?
Mm-hmm. Close. Hand. Where you at? Back one. Back one. Home test. Which one? No, you guessing. Which one? This. Home test. Thumb one. Time's up. Bro, get your vocabulary words right. You might get some assignments. Other one. What's the stuff on your shoulder? Because you got that down. It don't look right. It look like I'm sorry.
Big
Okay.
time.
So again, other one. Other one. Other one. No, you got it. It's just done. Just restart. It's fine. You can do it. You can do that too. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that either. It's not even a simple love, so that's all right too. yet? Hold on for a second. It is. That's perfect. Okay, cool. All right, brother Khalid. Udhun.
Here.
Ayman.
I.
Rijwan.
Lead.
Al-Qahwatu.
Coffee.
Okay, Sudurun.
Chest.
Very good. Qadamun.
قدم. نسيت.
Qadamun.
قدم.
Qadamun. Foot. Exactly. Okay, well, this one.
Head.
Very good. Oh, man. Sari'un.
سريع.
Mm-hmm.
Fast.
All right, Al-Nafidatu.
Window.
Al-Nikwatu.
Iron.
Okay. Al-Abu.
Father.
Okay. Al-Thalajatu.
Refrigerator.
Al-Ummu.
Mother.
Al-Shayu.
Tea.
Very, very, very good. So we understand, as it comes in the teacher's manual, the 6 main things that must be dealt with and covered in lesson 6 are these 5 points here. These 5 main things that should be covered in lesson 6 are these 5 points here. As Dr. Fad Abdurrahim, he outlined here, he said what? He said from those things is what? Is hadith. Is what? Is hadith. All right? On the board, hadith. All right? After that is what? Ta'nithul ism. Now, hadith, of course, is a pointing noun for objects that are close and feminine. Okay? For objects that are close and feminine. Ta'nithul ism. What does this mean? What does this mean? Put it down. What does this mean? Put it down. What this means is what? Is that you are what? How do you do what? Make the noun turn from masculine to feminine. All right? Al-lam. And al-lam is considered to be what? As is mentioned here, harful jahri. Harful jahri. Aidon. Aidon is a word. Okay? Because again, we study principles and sometimes we study words in this particular system of learning Arabic. These are the words that we're focusing on. These are the words that we're focusing on. Lam, okay, which also means harf jar, hadihi, aidon, jiddan. There's literally just one principle technique that we're dealing with. But actually, everything else is what? Is words. Everything else is what? Is words. Everything else is what? Is words. Everything else is words. Everything else is words. Tayyib inshallah. So here it says what? Hadihi. It says what? Hadihi. So we say, yuqalu, please read, Khalid.
يقال هذه.
No, brother, read good. Read good. هذا. Not هذه. هذا. No problem. Yes, you can. هذا.
Okay. يقال.
No, you don't need to read that.
Oh.
هذا.
هذا. Oh, هذا محمد.
هذا محمد. Here, وهذه.
وهذه آمنة.
Here, هذا.
هذا أبو.
That's your vocabulary words. Abun.
أبو.
Mm-hmm.
وهذه أم.
Very good.
هذا.
Okay. وهذه أم. هذا.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep on.
هذا أخي وهذه.
أخ.
أخ. Okay. هذا أخ وهذه أخت.
Okay. Here يقدم المذكر والمؤنث الحقيقيان على المذكر والمؤنث غير حقيقيان. So it's also important that we bring things that are masculine and feminine that are actually here with us, and some things that are not necessarily here with us, around the class. But we need to understand the main point. It says يقال إن الاسم. إن الاسم. Read. يقال إن الاسم.
إن الاسم.
في اللغة العربية.
في اللغة العربية.
What does this mean, Murad, Khalid, Abbas, and Musa? This means what? Surely the noun in the Arabic language, all right? إما مذكر وإما مؤنث is either masculine or what?
Feminine.
Or feminine, okay? So it says here, it says nahwa. Nahwa means what, for example? هذا, please read, Khalid. هذا.
هذا كتاب وهذه سيارة.
Okay? So, وعلامة التأنيث, so that's the indication or the sign, this is a principle, write it down. The sign of femininity, okay? علامة التأنيث, التاء المربوطة. the indication that the noun is feminine is the ta marbuta, that the ta that comes at the end of the word. This is the indication, okay, that the noun is feminine. Now, fil ghalib. And fil ghalib means what? In most cases. Fil ghalib means what, class? In most cases. Okay, we didn't say all, but we said fil ghalib. In most cases. This is what hunaka asma mu'annathatun. And there are those nouns that are present, that are feminine. وَلَا عَلَامَةَ تَأْنِيثٍ فِيهَا. And there is no indication or apparent indication of it being feminine. Is that clear? Nahwan, for example, al-qibru. This word is considered to be feminine, but it doesn't have a ta, marbut, or anything like that at the end. Al-rijlu wal-ayn. These words are considered to be feminine, but they don't necessarily have a clear sign of femininity. Is that clear? Right. So let's understand the types of feminine words we've got thus far, because this is all about what changing now in the Arabic language to feminine. And remember, there are two types of words in the Arabic language. There are those that are feminine, and there are those that are what? Masculine. Is that clear? Right. So far, we've gotten the words that are what? They are considered to be feminine because they have a what? Because they have a sign. Because they have a clear and apparent sign, which is the what? That time marbuta. Is that clear? So we have qadimun, which is clearly masculine, plus the tam marbuta becomes what? Qadimatun. Is that clear? Because you added the tap. We have the word what? We have the word jadidun. All right? Plus what? The tap, right? Plus the tap. Becomes what? Jadidatun. Becomes what? Jadidatun. Because it now has the indication of the tamabuta. We know it's feminine. Are you following? All right. And these are the categories of words we got that have that what? That have that apparent sign. Now we're going to go to what? The next stop. All right? We're going to go to the next stop, which we have those words that have the apparent sign. As the tamabuta alayh. Now we have what? We have words that don't necessarily have the apparent sign. All right? But we know them to be feminine. But we identify them as being what? Feminine. Is that clear? And those are words that you're just going to have to learn, like kidon and shamson. Then there are those other types of words that they're also considered to be feminine. All right? They're what? They're the body parts. They're what? Call it?
Body part.
They're the body parts. So the rule that's connected to that is what? Is ma kana, right? Wahid. Ma kana wahid. Ma kana wahidan. Huwa mudhakkar. Is that clear? Or mudhakkar. Okay? So whatever is considered to be one from the body parts or singular from the body parts, then it is what? Huwa mudhakkar. Okay? Then we say what? Ma. We say what? Ma kana mazdujan. Ma kana mazdujan. Whatever is considered to be ma kana mazdujan. Then we say about that, ma kana mazdujan, or what? Feminine. Mu'annatun. Huwa mu'annatun. It is feminine. So we're going to bring some examples in regards to this principle. We're going to bring some examples in regards to this principle. We say what? Which one? All right? How many faces do you have?
One.
How many faces? You only got one face. If you got two faces, I don't want to be nowhere near you anyway. All right? That's a little dini grammar or lugawi joke for you. Okay. Then we have what? So how many heads do you have? One. Sudurun. How many do you have?
One.
Very good. Anfun. How many do you have?
One.
You have one nose. Okay. What else you have one of, Brother Khalid? Famun. You have one mouth. You have one mouth. Famun. So we're going to say what? You have to point at it with a pointing now. That is what? That is masculine. So we're going to say what? Hada. We're going to say what, Khalid? Hada. We're going to say what, Khalid? Hada. So we're going to say hada wajhun, hada ra'sun, hada sudurun, hada anfun, hada famun. Right. All right. Hada. All right. that you have two of. Let's get some. Like your what?
Hand.
Very good. Your hand, which is what in Arabic? Yadu.
Yeah,
Okay. How many? What else do you have two of, guys? What else do you have two of?
Arms.
Your ears. Your ears. We say what? Udhunun. We say what? Udhunun. We say what? Udhunun. What else you got two of?
Eyes.
Eyes. We got that. Ainun, yadun, udhunun. What else do you have two of, brothers? Feet. Qadamun. And you got how many legs?
two.
Two legs. Qadamun. So you say rijlun.
Two hands.
We got hands already. That's yadun. So those body parts that you have a pair of, you have a pair of eyes, you have a pair of ears, you have a pair of hands, you have a pair of arms, you have a pair of legs, you have a pair of feet, right? Anytime that you have those things in Arabic that are, we gotta clean this stuff. Come on, I gotta do better. Come on, what's this crumbs and stuff,
That
bro?
was fine.
Hey, could you wipe that off, bro? Could you go get like something for them to wipe that off, please? Come, Mr. Meat, come here, give me that off.
And I'm going to eat. That is
Stop, please, go. What is that? It's done? You done? You got a little bit in it. So throw that in the trash, please. Come on. Give us some, please. All right. I don't need you to get up. I want you to sit down. I want Barra to make that run. Come on, son. Please make that run. Just to wipe the table. And don't put it on the floor. Put it in the trash. You can slide. Look, you can slide it in there and then dump it out. All that potato crumbs. Because it's going to get on the floor. Once you got the vacuum, it's going to be a problem. Y'all got to do better, man. All right, tell you. So we have what? We have rich joints. All right, so we have what? We have had that, brother. I think you know that I'm teaching, right? Nobody wants to hear you on YouTube, bro. Now that you're talking this right here. You got this? You can teach this class? Huh? Can you teach this class? You got to be quiet. We have a seat. All right, come on. Roll, please get that rag, please. Or that paper towel. And you still didn't get the damn curl enough to swat to put it in the tank.
I had to take
He can do it. He can do it with something to show him how to do it. You know how to do it. You can show him how to do it. All right, have he ain't right? Call it. Have he what? Have he get doing? Right? Call it. Have he? I don't want no more mess, brothers. Have he open on? Now, have he other one? Now. All right, have he original? You don't got to crawl out of the roll. If don't nobody move, then I'm gonna be all over. Somebody doing something.
He's not doing it. I told him
Give it to him. I'll hold it for him.
I told him to do it. He's fixed that.
Who? Which one?
What's up?
It's not a problem. If you want to get into trouble, it's not a problem. You can definitely get into trouble. Because that's how the pocket. Stop being Stop being disruptive. All right? Did you slide it back? I'm asking you a question. So, all right, thank you for telling the truth. Please don't slide it back. If I ask you to do something that I need you to do, then I need you to do it. Do you understand? Do you understand? You respect your father, right? You love your father, then you do what he tells you to do. Son, listen, you got to stop that. I'm upset, so I'm not looking at you. You're not looking at me when I'm talking to you. You got to look at me. When we talk about that, when you don't look at me, that's what? That's bad. Okay? All right. No more out of you, son. You show me you're a big boy, you're not a baby, show me. Do what I tell you to do. All right? That's all I ask you, okay, son? Do you understand? Don't look away and say nothing. You got to look at me. Do you understand? Okay, thank you, son. All right. So, having he ainun, having he yadun, having he udhunun, having he qadamun, and having he rijlun. This is how you should refer to the body parts. And for that matter, any of these words that we consider. All right? You see the types and the verses and the way that they come. All right? This is lesson 6. All right? The second, or what we at now? We're on the third thing. We dealt with technique for this one. We showed you that. So it says what? It says technique for this. It says you only for this be involved in technique. What does this mean? Call it. Huh?
Repeat that again.
Sure. You only for this be involved in technique. Now on the ground in your hand. So again, it says what? Technique for ism. Technique for ism. What does this mean? This means the process of making a noun feminine. It's the process of making a noun feminine. It's going to be technique for film too, so get used to the term. Okay? So it's the process of making a noun feminine. So here it explains that process. Technique for ism. So technical ism is the process, thank you, Barak, of making a noun feminine. So it says you anithul ism bi idafati, that you cause a noun to become feminine by adding the ta at technique, which of course is the ta marbuta.
Right.
Okay? So here, now we're going to move and we see that exemplified up top. All right? We see that exemplified right up top. Where we are right here, where we added this right. It's right up top. Where we added the ta. Okay? Then here we have what? Ism ishara al mushara ilayhi. So we say that having is considered to be a what? Ism ishara. Ism ishara is a pointing noun.
Right.
All right? Al mushara ilayhi, we call that the object that is pointed to when we have a pointing noun. The object that is pointed to normally is the noun that comes directly after it. You say hada babun, hada is the pointing noun, babun is the al-mushara ilayhi. If you say hada kitabun, hada is the pointing noun, is the ism ishara, babun is the what? Al-mushara ilayhi. Is that clear?
It's been pointed to.
That was pointed to. Now remember, when you look at the al-mushara ilayhi, it has conditions. Those conditions, in this instance, what happened is that it has to be what?
Feminine.
It has to be feminine. The other condition that it has to be what? Singular.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay? These are the conditions that must be fulfilled for you to even point at. If it's not feminine, why are you pointing at it? If it's not singular, why are you using have to point at it? You didn't be patient with the conditions. All right? If it doesn't have those conditions, you shouldn't be pointing at it with have you. You probably want to use a different pointing down. Got that? It's very clear, very straightforward. So alamu. Now we call alamu, this alamu that we're talking about that has a kesra attached to its milk point. We say the what? That it is harf jar. We say what about it? It's harf jar. We also call it a secondary name. That secondary name is what? Is lam al-milki. Is what? Is lam al-milki. What are you talking about? Ustad Amar, lam al-milki. Yes, lam al-milki. Now I know it sounds like milk, like cereal milk, but what we mean when we say milk is what? We actually mean ownership, the meaning. Right. So this is the lamb of ownership. Okay, there's a very famous harp drum. All right, it means possession to mean that you are owning something, something belongs to you. Is that clear? So you can literally say al-kitabu li Khalidin, al-kitabu li Khalidin, al-baytu li Khalidin. Tayyib inshallah, and on as-sayyaratu li Khalidin, it belongs to, it is owned by who? Khalid. All this from that one little letter. Lamb. Li. Now keep in mind, when you put li in front of a noun, the noun that comes after it, because it still is harf jar, is majrurun. Alright? It's an ismun majrurun binadu. وعلامة جره الكسر الظاهرة على آخره. And the clear indication that it gets the room of being majrurun is what? Is the apparent kasr at the end of the word Khalidin. We didn't say Khalidun. We said Khalidin. For example. Al Kitabu Li Khalidin. Okay? So we say that what? This is an ismun majrurun bilam. It's a what? Ismun
Majrur.
majrurun. Majrurun. What? Bilam. Alright? Wa alamatu jahrihi al-kasra. Al-kasratu. Al-zahiratu. Al-zahiratu. على آخره على آخره على آخره. Is that clear? So it's an ismun, it's a noun that is majrur. It gets the root of being majrur. All right? Why? Billah, because of lamb. That's why it's changing from dhamma to kasra. Wa alamatu jarri, and the clear sign that it actually gets the root. That's the dalil for this ruling that we're giving it. The dalil is what? The apparent kasra at the end of it. The sign that it is actually majrur, that the ruling that we gave it is correct, is the what? Is the apparent kasra at the end of Khalid. That's our point. That's the sign. So let's continue on. All right. So we have here Abun. Now Abun, as it comes, he says what in regards to this? It says la yati, that you don't bring Abun in a sentence. It doesn't come. All right. Except after تقدير القول أو الفعل, except after the repeating repeating of a statement or an action. For example, Anna, okay, this is somebody talking. Anna Muslimun. وأنا أيضا مسلم. وأنا أيضا, is that clear? أيضا مسلم. Is that clear? All right. سافرت إلى مكة وسافرت أيضا إلى مكة. One is a verbal sentence, one is a what? Is a nominal sentence. All right? You notice where Adon came after the repeating of a statement. Anna, between the subject and the predicate. Look where it came after the verb, the verbal sentence. Safartu ila Makkah, after the what? The verb and the doer. Adon. Wa safartu Adon ila Makkah. Anna safartu ila Makkah, you might say. And then your companion Amar might say, well, hey, well, Anna safartu ila Makkah Adon. Or wa Anna, I'm sorry, wa safartu Adon ila Makkah, wa safartu Adon ila Makkah. Just like that. And I also travel to Makkah. After repeating of a what? A verb. Exactly. So again, this is what is to be brought. Okay, this is how you give me the boundaries on how to use it. Now, jiddan lafdan bima'na kathir. Jiddan is a word that means what? A lot. Right. All right. So she's not just Jamil. She's what? She's Jamil. Jiddan. Jiddan. Right. She has a lot of beauty. Yeah. She don't just have some random beauty. She got a lot of beauty. You know, right? So you understand the concept. Okay? And this is what we wanted to bring to you today for the that small little explanation from the teacher's manual of Adar Societies, lesson 6. It is now little 5. Okay.
So this right here, what you gave.
It's all from the teacher's manual. It's not an explanation.
Okay, so this right here, this was how was this in connection to having?
How is it in connection to having?
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure, like, if I was to repeat this.
So how is it in connection to having? This is lesson 6. Lesson 6 doesn't just have having in it. Having is the what? Is the main principle. And how is the connection to having? Now, every word that you learn in masculine form, now you know how to change it into feminine.
I got that.
So that you can point at it.
This wasn't.
So that you can point at it with what word? With which word? Heavy.
Right. And the element of the signs. So this wasn't heavy. This is the rest of lesson 6.
It's heavy in the rest of the lesson.
It's more than lesson. It's more than heavy in that.
Oh
lesson.
yeah, it's just the main
I
head
didn't
matter.
I'm just digging that.
Oh no. Even in the explanation and also this is way more than heavy. The points and the benefits come out through the teacher's manual as well as the explanation. Not just,
I'm digging it.
Because
everything was clear.
The author says it's 5 points that you must learn in this lesson that you must walk away from.
That's what this was.
Right. The main and the first point is heavy.
Right.
And okay, so now we need the words for having to point at. So that's why also this is very important in this lesson. That's why the second most important thing after having is knowing how to make a noun feminine so that you can point at.
Clear.
No, when you point at certain nouns, you don't need to make it feminine because it's already understood to be feminine, although it doesn't look like it is. Know that the body parts are great. It's very important to understand that because, some half the body parts are masculine, half the body parts are feminine. Mm-hmm. So depending on difference. And then this is the rule connected to it, so you can understand now what you can point at as well from the body parts.
Right.
So yes, it all returns back to heavy, but not just heavy, but how to put heavy into practice.
And not just that, it's more than heavy in that lesson.
Oh yeah, again, that's what I said. But yes, whatever you got to do, bro. Yes, you get it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I just had to register.
No problem.
What you know?
Now, I mean, even the exercise, when you go back to the exercise and look at them, you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, here's technique for this one. Here's a jar. It's 8 of them.
Okay, technical ism is the process of making a noun feminine.
Yep.
Okay, you said technical fit.
That's what it comes.
Right.
The
That's
process of making a verb feminine. Well, actually, it's technical fight. It's the process of making making the doer feminine. If the doer is feminine, then the verb is gonna have to agree.
I'm with you. You just threw me a heavy alley-oop
Yeah,
right here because you said jadidatun. So if I'm talking about a female teacher and I said mudarisa to no, not a female teacher, a female student. هذه طالبة جديدة. هذه طالبة جديدة.
Exactly.
They gotta be the same gender.
Yes.
Okay. Ball game. Right. And it's anywhere.
Oh my goodness. Slogan. I gotta get slogan.
Alright, thank you. And whatever the description is, it has to be equal to the noun. 10 keys in it.
Come on, let's 3 weeks. We have to go.
So yeah.
Conversion and review. Come on. Sis. There's so many things I was supposed to do that I didn't do throughout the day, and you will be grinding me up. It's like about to be the weekend. Now listen, I'm sure you're saying something. I'm not ending class now. We're just driving to drop the ball.
Right.
So we can just pull over and continue on. I don't have a problem. I don't have any picks. I'm fine with, I don't know what day it's a little bit later. I have a class on Malik, but I'm almost sure that Malik is still going away or something like that. I don't think he's going to be.
I think you're nervous
I
right now.
think he's going to be one in every class.
What? What's his days?
Yeah. He comes to me Monday through Thursday.
Monday, Thursday?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's my man. He teaches my kids. He literally take the key to the gym. I don't have it yet, but he basically told me to come get it.
That's
I mean, he wanted me to be healthy, so he wanted me to work out. So
good.
you know what I'm saying?
You about to really get on your joint too.
Well, I have a choice between you and him. That should be good. Right?
Yeah, shit, that's gonna be real nice.
A little bit here, a little bit there, I'd be cool. Because I could just work on my, I'm gonna work on my health, but then at the same time, I can work on my techniques and things like that as well.